Hello there.
General Kenobi, you are a excuse me. Oof.
That was a pretty good General Grievous impression. Hello there, I'm Josh, this is Josh Builds Stuff, and today we are talking about the all-new LEGO Star Wars General Grievous' Starfighter. Like a lot of the sets I'm reviewing lately, this set is scheduled to release in September 2020, but can be found in some stores early. This set contains 487 pieces, is suitable for ages 9+, and costs $79.99. That $80 price tag is one of the things you may hear the most about this set, so I will go ahead and acknowledge that yes, this set is slightly overpriced, and I'm going to try not to talk too much about price per piece count or how expensive LEGO Star Wars are getting. Instead, I just want to concentrate on talking about the ship, the minifigures, the build, and my thoughts regarding them. So let's start out by talking about this ship itself, and I think this set is really excellent looking. I've always liked this ship's general design. I think it looks kind of like a sports car in space, and I've always loved the idea of this crazy looking cyborg still flying around with a little bit of style. When it comes to features, this ship has some great ones. Obviously, there are a couple of stud shooters across the top, which many people probably won't like. This canopy, though, opens in a really cool sliding way. We get a lot of hinged canopies in LEGO Star ships, so this movie-accurate sliding action is really great to see. This rear fin of the ship, I guess I can call it, also pivots up and down. I think when it's landed, it's supposed to be like that, and then when it flies through the air, it's supposed to pivot downward. I'm not actually sure, but either way, I believe that is a design of the actual ship. Looking at the bottom of the ship, we have a single spring-loaded missile, which can be triggered by pushing on this Technic piece here. And my favorite feature of this set, a couple of hidden storage compartments, which are perfect for storing, you guessed it, General Grievous's excellent collection of lightsabers. Or if you're feeling as modular as General Grievous himself, there's plenty of room for his spare arms. And speaking of storing spare parts, General Grievous will fit nicely in the pilot seat of his ship, assuming you've removed all additional appendages. Now let's talk minifigures, and I will save the best for, in this case, first. Yeah, I think the Clone Trooper in this set is the best of the bunch. In this case, he is called the Airborne Clone Trooper. This is an all-new print on the torso and helmet, and I think it looks really excellent. If we remove his helmet, we can see that he is the new style of clone with the more true skin tone to the actor who portrayed the clones in the movies. This figure's only downside is not something he has any control over, and that's that I actually wish he was really Commander Cody, because the main showdown between General Grievous and Obi-Wan Kenobi is seen on Utapau, where the Clone Trooper Commander Cody is also present. And if we are supposed to believe that this set is supposed to take place around Episode 3, then why wouldn't they include a Commander Cody figure if they were already going to give us at least one clone? So like I said, what we got is excellent. I just wish he were a completely different clone. Next, let's take a look at this General Grievous figure, and the unfortunate thing about him is that he's not new to this set. I think in the past we've gotten a white version and a tan version of General Grievous, and really I think the tan version looks slightly more accurate to the movies, especially when we get such a strong difference in color between the white of his leg pieces and the white of his printed pieces on the torso. A highly redeeming feature about this figure, though, is that he can be displayed with 2 or 4 arms, all of which are capable of holding his lightsabers, which are also included. I am, however, a little worried about the longevity of this figure because I've had many Battle Droid figures who also feature similar looking hinge pieces, which over time have become brittle and broken, and I would hate to have that happen with a figure like this one. However, speaking as myself, which I usually do, I do not own any previous versions of General Grievous, and so I have to say it, this guy will make a fine addition to my collection. The final figure in this set is Obi-Wan Kenobi, and unfortunately I'm disappointed by him too. The fault is on LEGO, and it is because they have once again reused the torso piece from a Mustafar scene, and now we get a battle-damaged Obi-Wan instead of a more clean-looking Obi-Wan, which again is more accurate to how he would have looked on Utapau. Another reason that I assume that this is the Obi-Wan version from Utapau is because he comes with a blaster pistol, which I think we only see him use in that one scene in Episode 3. His headpiece, however, is nice and can display a serious look or a slightly worried look. The build for this set was actually a lot of fun. It is recommended for ages 9+, which I think is accurate because it had some interesting, definitely complicated build techniques, but nothing too crazy. This build had a good mix of large and small construction, where the bigger pieces were used to give us the main structure of the ship, and the small pieces were there to achieve a better level of detail. Overall, I think this build took just about an hour to complete, and ends up looking pretty great in the end. So my final thoughts on this set. Obviously, I think price will be the determining factor in most people's purchasing decision regarding this set. However, even regardless of the price, I wish I could speak more highly of this set. I think the ship itself is super solid. It's a great size, it's well constructed, and it's definitely an improvement over its previous 2 iterations. However, I just wish I were more pleased with this set's selection of minifigures. Obviously, the new Clone Trooper is really great, but I think we would all trade him in a heartbeat for Commander Cody. And obviously, it is very disappointing that we don't get new Obi-Wan or General Grievous minifigures. And so unfortunately, I think regardless of the number of positive things I can say about this set, most LEGO fans are probably going to skip this one, or at least wait for it to go on sale. I am curious about your opinions on this set, so let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. You got quite a few lightsabers there.
A fine collection of my additions.
A lot of variety among them.
A collection of my fine additions.
Right. Can I point out, though, that this one, that's a mop.
A fine addition
To
my
your collection.
collection.
Nope, I get it.